with me. I know many of you, lots of familiar faces, so thanks for being here. I don't have any announcements today other than we're going to get started in, actually, let's start seated today. Let's sit in a cross-legged position. I changed my mind. So just finding a crisscross applesauce, hands to your kneecaps, and allow your upper leg bones to draw in towards your pelvis. So as you gather your legs in, what that does is it gives us an extra elevation to our spine. So feel how as you drag your upper leg bones into your pelvis, it allows you to lift. And there might be a gripping that you have gained in your shoulders or in your hands or in your arms from pulling your knees in. So can you keep that lift of your spine and relax your shoulders? Feel a heaviness into your seat. And even notice as you inhale, feel a sense of a lift very subtly moving up through the front of your body. And as you exhale, an ease trickling down the back of your body, helping you to anchor back into your sits bones. And feel this cyclical breathing continuing to occur. That inhale up the front, and that exhale, the ease trickling down your back. And as you're focusing on this cyclical breathing, I'll just talk a little bit about where we are seasonally. So those of you that don't know me, I teach based on the seasons, and the practice that I teach is really referred to as adaptation, which is where we focus a little more on the energetic and physical alignment based on the season that we're in. And right now we are in the season of summer. We're getting to the tail end of the true summer season, which is the fire season, and we're beginning to transition subtly into something known as the earth season, which is late summer or Indian summer. But we still are in the fire summer season. And what that asks of us is to really check in with our relationships. For myself, personally, I like to teach things that are happening for me in my life because I feel like whenever I talk to people, we're all just going through the same stuff, you know? So I know for me, a lot has come up in the recent past about how are my relationships supporting me? And maybe for you, there is a relationship that needs a little more nurturing and support. Hey, Pam, you're fine. Come on in. Good to see you. So as you consider relationships and how relationships in your life are supporting you, maybe there is an intention that has bubbled up. And maybe that relationship that needs nurturing is the relationship that you have with yourself. So with whatever has bubbled up for you, let's inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward to the earth, just coming into a little forward bow, landing wherever you land. Allow your head to hang. Feel a surrender to the earth. This forward bow is an opportunity for you to honor yourself. And as you honor yourself with that intention of relationship bubbling up within you, allow your palms to turn up to the sky and offer out whatever it is that you need to. Whether it's nurturing relationships in your life, supporting relationships in your life, and maybe it's that relationship with self. And then turn those palms down to the earth. Go ahead and curl your way back upright. We're going to uncross the legs and plant the feet down onto the ground. We're just going to start to work with warming up our spine here a little bit. So you can bring your hands back behind your hips, your fingertips facing your shoulders. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up, look up to the sky, and then exhale, round your back, chin into your chest. Again, inhale, lift the heart, look up to the sky, exhale, round it in. You can keep going with this. That inhale to lift. And that exhale to round. If you want to add a level up, you can inhale, lift up into a tabletop, and then exhale, lower it down, curling your chin into your chest. That inhale to lift up or not. You could just lift the heart up. Exhale, the bum down, curling in. Find your breath, your rhythm to start to feed this tabletop and this lowering down, this opening in the front and the opening in the back. So wholehearted has been a theme that's been bubbling up a lot for me, becoming wholehearted. Finding that balance between the open and the close of our hearts. And that's what a lot of relationship is finding that balance on when you can be open and when maybe you need to keep some for yourself. Inhale, lift up one more time and stay lifted whether your bum is up or not. If your bum is up, circle your knees 3 times one way. Your whole body's going to move. Let it happen. And then 3 times the other way. Full body circle. And then inhale, lift up in the center, lower your hips down, wrap your arms around your shins, forehead into your knees, a little self-love, a little snuggle into yourself, maybe even a little sway of your torso side to side because that just feels good. And then let your head lift up, open your feet up as wide as your mat. So feet are nice and wide. And then take your hands back behind your bum, lift your butt up, crawl yourself forward as close to your feet as you can get your butt. Reach one hand through and the other hand through, coming into Malasana. Nice, hands to the earth. You can let your hips sway. And if that ever is difficult to do, that crawl forward, and in case anybody virtually is having trouble, you can always just swing your legs around and step one foot and step the other foot. So do what you got to do for you. And now we're going to let the hips lift up to the sky. Turn your toes forward, but keep your feet wide and just hang your torso down to the ground. You can do a little sway side to side. My favorite here is making some figure eights with your hips. So you can let your hips do a nice little sway. Yeah. Getting all these juices moving through our body this morning. Love it. And then let your head hang, toe heel those feet and hip width distance apart. And we're going to inhale, find a halfway lift. With this halfway lift, really allow your heart to reach forward. So I've been harping on this halfway lift so that we can find the longest spine we can. Feel your sits bones reaching back and let the weight shift towards the balls of your feet. So when the weight shifts forward towards the balls of your feet, you're asking your deep core to engage more. So those inner thighs zipping up to your pelvic floor kicks in right away. Take another inhale, heart forward a little further. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Beautiful. Let's inhale, curl all the way up to stand. Let your arms reach up to the sky. Gather your hands in the heart center. And let's make that connection again with self. Let your eyes close and embody your internal drishti right now. Asking yourself again, what do the relationships in your life need? How can you nurture them? How can you care for them? How can you care for yourself? And with that answer in your heart and in your mind, even if it isn't clear, even if it's just a feeling bubbling up, that's it. Let's offer all of our intentions out with one Om. Deep breath in. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, find that really long spine, that halfway lift. Exhale, high plank position. We're just going to hold the plank here. Take an inhale, let your heart reach forward, collarbones broad. Exhale, crunch in the air, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, crunch in the air. Yep. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, that crunch in the air, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. We got it. Keep going. Find that inhale, that opening in the front, and then exhale, that curling in, that opening in the back, the core strength. Inhale, exhale, gather it in. Yep, 2 more. Inhale, exhale to gather it in. 1 more time the whole way through. The inhale and that exhale to gather it in, curl it in, and then inhale, plank, exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. So in the summer season, our arms are a major focal point for the energetic lines that are highlighted, but also the muscular lines that go along with it. We're going to take the hands forward a little bit in front of the shoulders and wide, and then lift up into your claw hands. We're just going to do a little sway of the torso side to side. And as you sway your torso side to side, you might notice that you're creating a figure 8 in your shoulder girdle. So just find those nice figure 8s. And then inhale, lift up at center. Exhale, lower it down, hands right on by your ribs. We're going to do a little inhale, peel up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, little peel up, look left. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your hands up from where they are, your chest and your legs. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale the hands down, hips back to your heels. Curl up so you're sitting up onto your heels. You can always stand on your knees if you need to. We're going to mobilize our shoulders. So your right arm first. Inhale, sweep it in front. Lift it up. Let your eyes follow your hand. Exhale it down. Left arm. Inhale, sweep. Exhale it down. One more time, each side. Feel that nice range of motion through your arms. Last time on the left, inhale. That exhale to lower. Hands to your thighs. We're going to inhale, lift the heart up, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, let your hands dive forward. Curl your toes under, downward dog. Oops, first downward dog. Bicycle those legs back and forth. No wonder why this battery pack is destroyed, because we drop it all the time, I guess. Oopsie. Never can really go in the right place for me. A few more breaths to move it around and really just explore your downward dog. Yeah, what do you need? How can you nurture and care for yourself as we venture into close to the earth season? It's all about nurturing and caring for self. 2 more breaths here in your steady downward dog. 1 more deep breath in. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, rise up to stand, reach up, really lift the heart. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, find that halfway lift, broad collarbones. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Keep the collarbones broad. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Allow your breath to flow. Find some ease through the shoulders. Ease in the neck here. 1 more inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, rise up. Again, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway, heart forward, broad collarbones, chaturanga. Keep the collarbones broad. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, here we go. Nice downward facing. Yeah, get that last little bit out of there, you know? Those hips up. Ease in the shoulders. Nice. Ease in the neck. 1 more inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it on down. Let's rise up. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, nice heart open here. And it's already open for upward dog. Go for it. And downward facing dog. Ease, softness. One more inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. 1 more sun. Inhale, rise up, lift that heart. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, roll those shoulders back. Downward facing dog, let it feel good. Let your downward dog feed you, which I know sounds crazy sometimes, but let your thumbs press into the earth. Feel your thumbs, your pointer finger knuckle, your middle finger knuckle, getting that weight back into your hips and out of your shoulders. Find ease in your shoulders. Yes, beautiful. 1 more inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. We're going to find Utkatasana and hold our Utkatasana. So in your Utkatasana, let your palms turn forward. Inhale, let your arms reach back a little further behind your ears. And then exhale, fold, sweep your arms up and back by your hips. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Yep, inhale it up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Keep going. We're fanning those flames. Allowing that fire to burn. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Now this next time as you sweep back, interlace your hands, roll your shoulders back and fold down to the earth, rolling your hips up to the sky. But can you keep your shoulder blades hugging in together? Allow both knees to have a little bit of a softness to them. And then let your right leg straighten as much as it can. Roll your right shoulder open to the right as you do that. Yes. And then exhale, soften, both knees bend, fold down at center. And let's inhale, straighten that left leg a little more and roll that left shoulder open. Nice. Exhale, fold it down, release the hands, hang down to the earth. Beautiful. Inhale halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward by the right hand. We're coming up into warrior one. We're going to hold the first one. Your left foot is smeared to the ground. The outer edge is pressing, so you feel your arch lifting and engaging a little bit here. Right upper leg bone, pull it back into its socket. Allow that left to come forward. Now we're going to focus again on arms a little bit more. Let your arms reach out wide. Inhale, lift your heart up. And as you exhale, can you soften your shoulder blades down your back? One more inhale, and then exhale, hands come down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, left foot forward. Inhale as you reach up, stay here for a moment. Feel that outer edge of your right foot press. That left upper leg bone draws back. And now let those arms reach out wide. Take an inhale, feel your heart lift up. Ease in your shoulders as you exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let your breath guide, soothe, nurture you through your practice. It's always there for you as that tool to keep you in tune with your body, your mind, and your spirit. One more deep breath in. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, open that heart. Exhale, fold it down. One breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, nice open heart. Don't rush it. Inhale, upward facing dog, a full breath in. Exhale, downward dog, empty it out. Right foot forward on that pause. Full breath in, reach up. Your arms can reach out wide here. Exhale, hands down, step it back, chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing. We've got it. Exhale, downward facing, left foot forward. That inhale to reach up, arms out wide, and then move on through your vinyasa, your pace, your breath. We'll meet in downward dog. This is your yoga practice. If my pace isn't your pace, honor that for yourself. Do what you need to do for you. One more deep breath in. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, full breath in. Exhale, empty it out as you fold. Halfway lift, fill it up. Chaturanga, empty all the way. This isn't a rushed pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog, right foot forward. That full breath in to reach up, arms out wide. Exhale, move through your vinyasa the whole way over to the other side. Don't cut your breath off. Let your breath guide you through this. And when you're ready, left foot forward. Those inner thighs are active. You're reaching up, arms out wide, and then move through your vinyasa, connecting your breath to your movement. That's what vinyasa is, allowing that breath to guide your movement. When you arrive in your downward dog, where can you create space and ease? Yeah, let go of those shoulders. Let go of that gripping. One more inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale to the earth. Inhale halfway. Chaturanga. Empty the lungs completely. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing, right foot forward on that pause. Full breath in, reach up, heart open, arms wide. Move through your vinyasa. All the way over to the other side. Honor your breath. Honor your body right here and now. Left foot steps forward when you're ready. Those arms up, out wide. Open the heart, engage the arms, and move through your vinyasa. Let it feel good in your body. You are feeding your tissue. Allowing yourself to be in this moment, be present in this space, connecting to your breath. One more inhale. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fill those lungs. Chaturanga, empty all the way. Even hover at the bottom for a moment. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. That full breath in. Reach up, arms wide. Engage those arm lines. Exhale, move through your vinyasa all the way to the other side, really being mindful of your arms as you lift up, letting those arms reach out wide and then move through. So our arm lines are highlighted during this season. All the meridians from acupuncture, Chinese medicine, from the fire season are in our arms. So we want to really use them. Our arms help us express. They help us connect to people. I don't know about y'all, but I talk a lot with my arms. One more deep breath in. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold. Bend those knees, deep breath in, Utkatasana. Exhale, pour it down to the earth. Inhale halfway, Chaturanga, empty, no rush. Deep breath in, upward facing, fill it up. Downward facing, empty, right foot forward. That full breath in, reach up, arms out wide, engage those arms, move through your vinyasa. Take your time, honor your breath. And then left foot steps forward. That inhale to lift up, those arms are engaged and out wide, and then move through your vinyasa. Let that breath feed you, nurture you. Let's take a nice collective deep breath in. Let it go. Yeah, one more of those. Inhale. Let it go. We're going to take the hands and walk them all the way back to the feet. So we end up at the back of the mat in a forward fold. Feet are going to open up as wide as your mat. Bend your knees and bring your elbows onto your quads. And then from here, we're going to inhale, open your heart forward like a little saggy cow, and then exhale, round your back. Inhale, open the heart forward. It's really supple cow now. Exhale, round your back. It's arching cat. Inhale, open your heart forward. I keep forgetting. I don't know why I made it up. Curl it back. Yep. Inhale, open your heart forward. Supple cow. Exhale, round to our arching cat. Couple more. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round the back. Good. Inhale, open the heart. And then exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. Let the hands release down. Find some figure eights with your hips. Just allowing yourself, yes, that's it. Yep, we got it. Wash it away. And then relax, nice forward fold to the earth. Toe heel your feet in so that they're about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl it out to your downward facing dog pose. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Bring your heel to your bum. Twist your hip open to the right. We are not flipping over yet. Take another inhale. Exhale, right knee into your nose. Armpits over your wrists. Inhale, reach that leg back. Twist it open again. Exhale, knee outside of your right upper arm bone. Inhale, reach it back. Twist it open again. Exhale, the knee is going to cross to your left elbow. Kick that leg over to the left. Spiral your left heel down and reach that left arm open. This is a front body opening class. Can you twist your hips more to the sky? Can you even find somewhat of that flipped dog-esque position here? Twist the chest open. Yes. And then left hand down to the ground. Right knee pulls back into your nose. Inhale, reach it back, twist it open. Last time, step the right foot forward between your hands for crescent lunge. Inner thighs engaged as you reach up into your crescent warrior, crescent lunge, whatever you want to call it. Think about the inner thighs being active here. Feel the right upper leg bone pull back and the left snuggles forward. And that just, all that does is it helps us to find the inner thighs. Palms turn forward like we did in our Utkatasana in the beginning. Inhale, exhale, fold and sweep the arms back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold, sweep it back. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold and sweep. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. And as we come forward, hop forward into airplane pose. You can interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Yes. This is a heart opening pose. Can you lift your heart? Super engaged left leg. Really make sure it's not just hanging there. It's active. It's working for you. And then hands to prayer, half moon. Right fingertips come down. Twist that left hip open. If you feel like sugar cane is accessible, go for it. Can you open the heart a little more with your sugar cane? If not, that's okay. Reach your limbs apart. Be expressive. Summer is about expressiveness. So your arms are reaching in opposite directions. Your leg is reaching back. Your heart is reaching forward. Everyone, bend that front knee. Just float back to warrior two. Allow that left foot to catch you. Hands to your hips. Get those hips to look to the long edge of your mat. And even ensure that your hips are fairly level with each other. One isn't super high in comparison to the other. And then once we're there, arms can reach out to a T. Turn the palms up to the sky and really reach your arms apart. Feel like someone's got either wrist and they're pulling you apart. And then can you surrender to that pull? Can you let the arms go? Beautiful. We're going to be really intentional about this warrior two flow. Inhale, straighten your right leg. As your arms come up, let the back of your wrists touch. And then exhale, bend your knee, let your arms float down to the ground. Inhale up, back of the wrist touch. Exhale, bend the knee, arms float down. Keep going with this. And as you're finding this flow, feel like you're moving your arms through water. So allow yourself to find that resistance as you allow your arms to flow through. Yes. Nice. This time, stay up here. Let your left hand grab your right wrist. Pull that arm back. Reverse the warrior. Breathe into the right side of your ribs. Feel that opening up like a fan. Inhale, come up, arms to T. We're going to melt out to triangle pose. And in triangle pose, let's do some arm mobilization here. Take your left arm over your head. Exhale, let it sweep down to the ground, back to your hip, and inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale it back up. One more time. Exhale down. As it inhales to the sky, your whole torso lifts back upright. Turn those toes to face the long edge of your mat. So lift it all the way back up. Yep. Turn those toes, hands to your hips. Inhale, exhale, fold down to the earth. Find a halfway lift here, and we're going to take the right arm, sweep it open to the right. And then take that right arm, wrap it around behind your back, roll that right shoulder open. Can you reach your sits bones more to the back of the room? And can you reach your heart a little more towards the front of the room, like you're pulling your spine in opposite directions? Yep, really reach those sits bones back. Yes. Reach that heart forward. Nice. One more inhale. Exhale, hang to the earth. Fold and hang. Let it go. Yep. And let's inhale, halfway lift again. And let's take that left arm, reach it open to the left. Wrap it around behind your back. Roll that left shoulder open. And again, can you pull yourself in two opposite directions? Sits bones reaching so far back as the heart reaches so far forward. Yes. One more inhale. Roll that shoulder open. Exhale, fold down, hang, surrender. Let's find those figure eights in our pelvis. Just wash it away. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Pivot all 10 toes to face forward. So your right foot is the foot that's in front of you. That foot is going to reach back into a one-legged dog. So take that right leg, reach it up and back, one-legged dog, up in the air behind you. Yes. Right heel to your bum. Yes, you got it, Missy. We're going to flip our dogs over. As you flip, right hand to your heart. Inhale, breathe your heart into your hand and then reach that arm overhead. Really feel that full opening through the front body. Engage through those inner thighs. If wheel is right there and ready for you, you are more than welcome to find it. 2 more breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, unflip with that right leg up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale the right knee to your right wrist for half pigeon. Up high onto our fingertips here. Take an inhale, lift your heart up, open your heart to the sky, and then exhale, let the heart lead the way down to the ground. From the pit of your belly, inhale, ripple all the way up. Let your heart lift up last. And again, exhale, the heart leads the way down. Inhale, ripple back up one more time. Ripple it up, heart lifts. Exhale, the heart leads the way down, and get cozy here. Let your arms crawl forward. Allow your shoulders to find some ease. So can you allow those shoulders to get out of your ears? Can you connect into your breath? Can you be here in this moment? And in the spirit of being wholehearted, as you notice your inhale move in your mind, you can tell yourself, I am. And as you exhale, whole. That inhale, I am. The exhale, whole. And that intention then is finding that wholeheartedness, knowing when it's okay to be open and when it's okay to maybe protect yourself a little bit. When do you need to hold back for yourself? That give and take that relationships take. You can breathe into your hips, into any of that tension that you're experiencing. Even allow your hips to do a little wiggle side to side, a little rock to release any adhesions. And then allow yourself to come back to center and have your pelvis even heavier to the earth. Feel that surrender deep in your bones. A few more breaths here. If anybody wants to grow the pose and find mermaid, that front body opening, you can crawl your hands in towards your right shin, lifting your torso up. You can bend that left knee, holding on to the left ankle with your hand, maybe hooking your elbow around the inside of the ankle if you have the range of motion to do so. Wherever you are, if you're holding onto that ankle, you could try to lift your right hand up to the sky, squeezing into your inner thighs like nobody's business for balance. Yeah, nice. And if you went for the bind, go ahead and gently release. Everybody crawl the hands in so that your hands are to either side of your right knee. Left toes curl under. Right leg is going to reach up and back again into that one-legged dog. Heel to your bum, twist that hip open, nice big yawning stretch. Then exhale, just lower that right foot down into downward dog. We're going to inhale, ripple forward into a high plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull your hands so far back that your chest just peels up away from the earth. And then reach your legs so far back that your legs might just float right on up from the ground as well. And think that inhale, that opening through the front body, that exhale, ease at your heart. Can you allow your heart to soften forward? Finding that surrender. Nice. And let it all release down to the ground. Let your arms relax to either side of you. Let your head turn whichever side feels good. And allow your whole body just to soften down. No tension, no gripping. Give yourself the permission to simply surrender and rest. And forehead down to the ground. And let's again interlace those hands behind the back. Pull the hands so far back that your heart lifts up. Let your legs reach so far back that they just float up off of the earth. If you want to add in little swimmer kicks with your legs, you can kick your legs up and down. Yep, a really nice way to stay engaged with our inner thighs and our deep core support. One more inhale, exhale, let it all release. Turn your head the opposite way of which it was the last time. And just let go. Again, giving yourself permission to rest. And then bring your hands to either side of your ribs. Just like we did in the beginning, we're going to do a little baby peel up, look over your right shoulder, and then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, that baby peel up, look left. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, let your hands, your chest, and your legs all lift up. Exhale, the hands down, hips to your heels. We're going to curl it up, hands by your hips. Inhale, lift your heart, or if you want to, you could try to lift your hips up. It just depends on how you're feeling in your body. Exhale, the hips down, hands dive forward, downward facing dog pose. Bicycle those legs back and forth. And now inhale, left leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum. Lift and twist that hip open. Take another inhale. We're not flipping. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift, twist it open. Exhale the knee outside of your left upper arm bone just for a moment. Inhale, lift, twist that hip open. This time, cross that knee over to the right. Let that left leg kick over to the right. Spiral the right heel down, right arm up. And can you twist your hips to the sky a little bit with this? Can you reach that right arm open so you feel your front body opening up? Find that expressiveness in this pose. Exhale that right hand down, left knee into your nose. Inhale, reach back one more time, twist that hip, and then step the left foot between your hands. Thank goodness, crescent lunge. Whew, we made it, we got here. Arms up to the sky, feel that engagement of the inner thighs. Palms turn forward, inhale. Exhale, fold, sweep those arms back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold, sweep it back. Keep going. Again, this is so expressive. That is the fire season, expressive, big movements. Good. One more time. And then fly forward as you come forward into your airplane pose. You can interlace those hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's focus on strengthening those postural muscles in our back. Beautiful. And then hands to prayer, half moon pose. And if sugarcane is a pose for you, great. If not, express through those limbs. Reach your arms apart. Reach your leg back. Reach your heart forward. How can you take up space here in this pose? How can you reach out in all directions in this pose? And now let's all bend that left knee, float back, warrior two. Just let that right foot catch you. Hands to hips. Make sure the hips are looking to the long edge of the mat. And are they level? Arms to T. Turn those palms up to the sky and feel like someone's got you by either wrist and they're pulling you apart. And then instead of fighting it, can you let it go? Create space in your shoulders. Create space in your collarbones. Now let's be intentional. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Arms up, back of the wrists kiss. Exhale, bend the knee. Let those arms float all the way down. Yep. Inhale, lift it up, back of the wrists kiss. Exhale it down. You're moving through water. Can you feel that resistance as you move through space? We can make this easier if you need to. What do you need? If you need to let go of some of that resistance, you honor you. This is your practice. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Let that right hand grab the left wrist. Pull the left arm back, fanning the left ribs open, breathing into the side of your body. And then inhale, release. Gently melt forward into triangle pose. Left fingertips. If they do connect to something, make sure they're light. They're not your reliant source. Range of motion through the arm, right arm overhead. Exhale, let it fall to the ground. Inhale, sweep it to the sky. Exhale, let it fall to the ground. Just a big windmill motion with your arm, really. Yep, exhale overhead. You got it, yep. And now this time, as you exhale it down, we're going to inhale, lift all the way up to stand again, all the way up. Turn those toes to the long edge of your mat. I like that, though. Hey, hell yeah, right? That's a good transition. Next time, go ahead and fold forward. I love it. So fold on down, and this is your playtime. The other element of summer is play and joy. So if this is an inversion time for you, go for it. Find an upside down pose. If you just want to move your hips around or maybe, straddle, split, inner thigh opening, lots of options here. What speaks to your body right now? That's what our practice offers us, a chance to really get in tune with the intelligence of our body through this movement practice, using our breath to really connect us deeper into ourselves and understanding ourselves a little better. And let's all inhale, find a halfway lift. Walk those hands over to your left foot, pivot all 10 toes to face forward. Your left foot is in front of you. Inhale, reach it up and back into a one-legged dog. Heel to your bum. And Kelly, switch those legs real quick. You are fine. So right leg comes back and then left leg comes up. So downward dog pose. You're good. And then we're going to flip that dog over. Left hand to your heart. Inhale, breathe your heart into your hand and reach that arm overhead. If wheel is right there and you want to take it, go for it. Otherwise, breathe into that expressiveness of this pose. Feel that opening of your heart, that engagement through the back. And then unflip, left leg up to the sky, and little gift from me to you, half pigeon on this side. I know. See? So nice. Inhale, let your heart lift up. Exhale, the heart leads the way down. From the pit of the belly, inhale, ripple all the way up, heart lifts up. Exhale, that heart leads the way down. One more time like that. Inhale, ripple it up, lift the heart, and then surrender all the way into your pose. Appreciate the pause, a well-deserved pause. This is really a yoga vacation. It's like, at least I think half pigeon's a nice little vacation. Some of you might feel like it's a torturous pose. I guess it depends on your hips. Whatever this pose means to you, find your breath. That inhale, I am. The exhale, whole, wholehearted, complete. And if you need to rock your hips a little bit side to side, you can do whatever it is that you need to do. Feel those adhesions start to break. And after a few good rocks, just find that pause. And you are always welcome to stay right here. And if you want to take it a little further, you can crawl those hands in towards your left shin, allowing your torso to lift, bending that right knee and reaching your right hand for that right ankle. Maybe hooking your right elbow around the inside of the ankle. And wherever you're taking this, find some engagement to the inner thighs as you float that left arm up to the sky. Or maybe you're just opening that front body, opening the heart. If that left hand can't lift, it's okay. Breathe into opening your front body. And if you went for it, gently release the bind. Everybody, torso back up, hands to either side of that left knee. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back, heel to your bum, nice twist. And then left foot steps wide outside of your left hand at the head of the mat. Right foot wide outside of the right hand. We're going to come into Malasana, that yoga squat that we ventured into at the very beginning. And then from our yoga squat, right hand is going to reach in front of the right shin, left arm up to the sky, and really feel that pulling of your arms apart. And then maybe that softening of the arms apart. Yeah, you can see it. You're not too far from the ground, thankfully, here. You can turn your palms to face away, bend your elbows, and maybe bind around your shin. If you have a grip here, roll your left shoulder open. If you're still a little hunchy and you've got a grip, reopen your arms and feel that expansion of the chest. Nice. Everybody, hands down, hips up, toes point forward. Let's wash that side away. Wiggle those hips. And then turn the toes back down to our squat. So other side, left arm in front of the left shin. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Again, let's feel that expressiveness through the arms. Reach those arms apart. Soften those arms apart. And if you want to take it into the bind, turn those palms to face away. Bend and bind around. Yeah. Yep, in front of the shin. You have it. You're close. Yep, so instead of behind the shin, you're good. Yep. No, you're good. This way. There it is. You were so close. And then go ahead and release. 2 hands down, hips up. And just sway those hips side to side. Wash that away. Toe heel the feet in, hip width distance. We're going to inhale, bend those knees. Utkatasana. Little Utkatasana flow here. Hands to prayer. We're going to twist it to the right. Keep your left hand where it is. Float your right arm up to the sky. Yes. And then inhale back up to center. Utkatasana. Exhale, twist to the left. Let your left arm float up and keep the right hand in. Now we're going to find a nice swift flow. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Right arm up. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Left arm up. Inhale, center. Exhale it to the right. Right arm up. Last time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Left arm up. Inhale, center. Press all the way to stand. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Good. Go ahead and hook around your big toes with your peace fingers. Or you can even lift your feet up if you want to go for hands to feet pose, because we're only going to do one of these forward folds. Allow yourself to surrender here. Yeah, breathe into your back body. We don't want to forget about opening the back of the heart. And then release your hands from your feet. We're coming back into our yoga squat. And you can stay in your yoga squat for crow pose if this is a pose that helps you prepare for crow. You could find crow. One of my favorite ways to prep for crow is to find a squat and do some little mini hops to kind of strengthen up all the muscles that we need for crow. And if you want to find another upside down pose, if a basket headstand or a tripod headstand is speaking to you right now, do it. Go for it. Again, a little yogi playtime. Yep, I love the breath. Keep that flowing. I love hearing it. Keep feeding your tissue, feeding your vitality, feeding your practice. And let's all find our way back in a malasana just for a brief moment. Hips up to the sky, fold forward, sway those hips. And let's toe heel the feet back to hip width. Inhale, unfurl all the way up to stand. Let those arms reach up to the sky. Right side standing bow pose. Let your right arm release down. Bend your right knee and hold on to that right ankle. Prep your bow first, so don't just go for it. Inhale, lift your heart. Kick your foot back as much as you can, and then you can start to let the torso lower. Soften the heart forward. Yeah, find that element of surrender here in this pose. I say it every time because it's so true. This is my favorite pose to find that balance between effort and surrender. It's so palpable. And then come on out, switch the arms. So holding on to your left ankle. And again, don't just dive into the pose. Prep your bow. That inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, kicking the leg back before you even start to fold your torso down. Can you create space between your foot and your heart? Find that balance between effort and surrender here, that ease in your heart. And come on out. Hands to your chest, really allowing your palms to press up against your chest. So one palm and then the other one stacks on top of it. And just take a moment to connect again to yourself. And if you're not at the head of the mat, go ahead and work your way to the head of the mat for tree pose. So your right foot to your left inner thigh. Feel your foot and your thigh pressing against each other. That connectivity, that balance. And when you're ready to grow your tree, your arms can reach up. In the spirit of heart opening, becoming wholehearted, you can lift your heart up to the sky as your arms lift up to the sky. You can turn your gaze up to the sky, which can get a little wobbly, and that's okay. If you fall, you fall. Just let that right leg catch you. It'll try. Let it do it. Nice. Beautiful. Really lovely balance, everyone. Hands gather back into prayer. Lower the right foot, and then left foot to the right inner thigh. Find that connectivity. Hands to prayer. Find that balance. And when you feel ready, grow your tree. You can allow it to be a heart-opening tree. Your gaze can go up to the sky to make it a little extra fun for you. A little extra speed wobbles here. Nice. And gather those hands in, 2 feet to the earth, and just take a moment to let those knees bend back and forth. Beautiful. And we're all at the head of the mat. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Full inhale to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. And like we did in the beginning, inhale, little baby cobra, peel up, look over that right shoulder. And then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, peel up, look left. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the hands, the legs, and the chest. Everything lifting. Yep. Exhale, hands down, hips to your heels. Curl it on up, sitting up onto your heels. And we're going to stand to our knees. Curl your toes under. We're going to take that right arm. Inhale, sweep it in front of you up to the sky. Exhale, the hand to the right side of your sacrum or your heel. And then left arm, inhale, just sweep it to the sky. Inhale, lift your heart to your left hand. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Feel that inhale, that lifting out of your lower back, lifting your heart, that ease of your shoulders down your back. And now inhale, release your right hand from its support. Allow your left hand to sweep back either to sacrum or heel. And then right arm just sweeps up to the sky. Again, let your heart lift up towards your hand. Feel like you're lifting up out of your lower back. Ease in the shoulders. Inhale, gently release your left hand. Let your right arm sweep back and interlace both of your hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, pull the hands down. If you want to hold to both heels, please, by all means, go for it. Feel that inhale, that lifting of the heart to the sky. Exhale, ease of the shoulders. Beautiful. And gently come on up. Point your toes back, sit onto your heels, hands to your thighs. And you can close your eyes and find that internal drishti for a moment to connect back into self, connecting into that relationship with you. And shift on over to your right hip. Swing those legs around to face the head of the mat. You're going to roll all the way down onto your back. Lifting right up into our bridge pose, pushing your feet down, lifting your bum, your lower back, your upper back, interlacing those hands beneath you, tucking the shoulders under. Feel that squeezing in through your inner thighs. Now inhale, let your right leg float up to the sky, point through your toes, take an inhale, exhale, let your right leg lower down and hover parallel to the earth. We're gonna do both, so don't worry. Inhale, lifting the leg up to the sky, exhale, let it lower down and hover. Again, inhale, let it lift. Exhale, let it lower down. Good. Inhale, lift, bend that right knee, place the foot. Adjust your arms, adjust your hips. We're going to lift that left leg up to the sky. Point through those toes. Inhale, exhale, let it lower down parallel to the earth. Inhale, lift the leg up to the sky. Exhale, lower it down parallel. Good. Again, inhale, lift it up. And we're again lowering parallel. Last time to inhale, lift it up. Bend that left knee, place the foot down. Take one more inhale, lift the hips, release the hands, lower all the way down. Swish those knees. Bridge or wheel, hands overhead, fingertips face those shoulders. Let's go for it. Lift up, find your pose. Bridge or wheel, lift up, go for it. Find that squeezing in through the inner thighs. That inhale to open through the front. Exhale, ease down the back. Let that be your mantra. Inhale, open. Exhale, ease. One more inhale. Exhale all the way down. Swish those knees side to side. And again, hands overhead. Let's do it. Lift up. Let's meet Deb where she's at. Let's do it. Find bridge, find wheel. Feel that inhale again, vitality. That inhale lifting you, bringing you some energy and space. That exhale to find ease. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Swish those knees. We just have one more. That's all we've got time for. So let's do it. Hands overhead. Inhale, lift up. Find your pose. That's it. If you want to have a leg up to the sky, you can. Play with your legs, your arms, whatever you feel like you need to work on in your wheel, in your practice. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Come on down. Find that Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees out. Let's bring our arms overhead to frame our head. And if you don't quite have the space, you can always find, but you've got it. Plenty of space. Look at that. Very good. That's it. I love it. Surrender. Let it out. This is the time to allow the floor to support you. And let's close those knees like a book, snuggle them in towards your chest. 3 circles one way, 3 circles the opposite way. And stretch both legs up to the sky. Bring your hands to either side of your ears and chin up towards your chest like you're doing a little crunch because we're about to. So you're both legs up to the sky, toes are pointed. Take an inhale. Exhale, let your right leg lower down and hover a few inches above the earth. Inhale, let the right leg lift. Exhale, that left leg lowers down and hovers. Yep. Inhale, let it lift. Exhale, that right leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale, the other leg. Keep going. A couple more. On that exhale, as you lower, belly melts to the ground. Really supporting your lower back, supporting and finding that core support. One more time, each leg. Last time with your left, and then hug those knees in, lower the head, nice little rock. Let's find a spinal twist, letting both knees drop to the right. And if you want to intensify your spinal twist, you can by crossing your left leg over top of your right leg. Or if there's some other way to intensify that you like to implement, go for it. Can you surrender in your twist? Can you soften and let go? And then switch sides. Bring out the spine. And then bring it back to center. Allow both of your legs to float straight up to the sky, just for a little leg up the wall pose, because we're bringing our practice to a close. Hands to your belly, and allow your legs to do a circle 3 times one way, just like you're tracing a soccer ball up at the sky, and then 3 times the opposite way. And allow your legs then to open about as wide as your torso. Bend your knees, reach your hands for your feet for happy baby pose. If you want to rock, go for it. And then release your feet down to the ground. Rock those knees and slide those legs out for Shavasana. Adjust your shoulders, adjust your arms. Take a nice deep breath in and let a and again, inhale. Feel the weight of your body soften and sink to the earth. Nothing else to do here. Maybe coming back to that inhale, I am. Exhale, whole. And maybe wholehearted is what you want to use. If there's another mantra that speaks to you, again, this is your practice. Use the tools that work best for you. And I'll let you all know in just a few moments when we can start to move again. Appreciate the pause, the rest. And now, before we reawaken, take a moment and come back to that intention of relationship. And whatever intention bubbles up there, start to deepen into your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, then hug those knees all the way in. A few rocks. And then rock on over to your right side, allowing your forehead to roll down to the earth. A moment to honor yourself, your truth, which is nothing but love and joy and compassion. And let's gently lift it on upright, coming into a cross-legged position. Hands to your knees. Feel that gathering of the knees into your pelvis. That little lift through the spine. And find that settling, that heaviness through your seat. That inhale up the front and that ease trickling down the back. Appreciating the space that you gave yourself today to move, to nurture, and to care for you. Inhale those arms to the sky, palms together, thumbs to the forehead for right thought, the lips for honest speech, and heart center, loving action. Let's seal it with one more Om. Inhale. Thank you all so much for joining me. Namaste. Really well done, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I am here. Thanks again.
Thank you, Deb.
Bye, Ann. Thank you. I saw you waving. I walked over to the computer. You were doing it. Good to see you. Thanks. I'm glad it worked out today that you got the link and everything.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.